Here we are. We're gonna unload 100 despensas.
Yeah! Trunk load full. Time to get it out.
For those who are new here, we are Jillian and Jeremy.
Ninja!
Boop. After two completely different and wonderful careers over the past 20 years, we downsized our lives to follow our dreams of traveling the world, showcasing local communities, and doing volunteer work. Our first trip as full-time digital nomads brought us to Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, where we spent the first month settling into a new routine, exploring the area, meeting new friends, and sampling local favorite restaurants. COVID-related restrictions may have impacted our original volunteer work, but our patience and perseverance paid off, and we've proudly partnered with 3 nonprofit organizations to support their heartwarming and admirable missions. The first part of our 2-part series features Yucatan Giving Outreach.
Today is going to be a great day. We are so excited to wake up and head out on our very first giving back opportunity. Time to get our coffee going, get caffeinated, and get ready to have a super productive day with Yucatan Giving Outreach. Kimisuki was the first person to invite us down and actually give us an opportunity to help.
Going to do our first boots on the ground volunteer work, and we can't wait.
So excited.
Yes, we'll show you what that looks like in a little bit. Here with Kimisuki, who is known to most people as a walking saint on this planet Earth, and especially in the Yucatan. Kimmy, thank you so much for being able to find opportunities for us to help you with, and I'd love for you to be able to share a little bit about what Yucatan Giving Outreach does.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming out today. I really appreciate the extra hands and help. Yucatan Giving Outreach was basically myself 8 years ago, working out of my house, my garage. I had seen a really desire and need for the community to be connected to the need. So the community, and particularly the expat community, wanted to figure out how they could serve better. And I figured that out. So shelters and organizations and orphanages would contact me, and I would do a call out on Facebook, and that was right when social media was kind of becoming a big thing. And I would post the need, and then I would have somebody do donating like directly to that. And that's those few small actions grew into bigger actions, more support, and then we became official, I want to say 3 years ago.
Wow.
Official foundation, and then it just grew from there. We actually have over 15 different programs.
Wow.
We have a lot of programs. Everything has been suspended due to COVID.
Right.
But the thing that happened during COVID was the first couple weeks, I felt super frustrated in my house, and I couldn't quite figure out how to do this, how to help people. But people started sending me messages. The desperation was really deep. It would keep me up at night. I couldn't go to sleep. You know, I'm in my phone, my memory foam bed with my AC, and people sending pictures of kids that were hungry.
You know, it's really eye-opening to be in a place like this and to see how many people are coming out just to get one sheet or one towel or one shirt. I mean, these people have next to nothing, you know, it's pretty crazy. Kimmy was just telling us about how some people just don't even have food, and not like the kind of food that we would eat. Oh, they can't get a bag of Doritos. They don't have rice. They don't have beans. They don't have tortillas. So it's really eye-opening to be boots on the ground here and amongst these people that smile and they wave and they seem okay, you know, but I don't know that they know any better. Who knows? But it's just really crazy to be here, and we're thankful that we can at least bring some awareness. We're not doing a whole lot, but at least we can bring some awareness. It's really eye-opening.
We ended up organizing a distribution out of my home.
Wow.
So that I would not expose myself going to the office. Food would be delivered to my house. I hired a single mother and her son to pack the food, sanitize it. And between the 3 of us, we have distributed over 12,000 food bags, feeding over 43,000 people.
This is why, one of the reasons why people call Kimmy a saint. She finds a way, no matter what the circumstances are, Thank you so much. Can you just tell a little briefly about the 2 projects we're doing today?
Oh, sure, absolutely. We have a project called Project Esperanza. It was an invasion, an area here in town on the south side or the bad side of town. And it was basically people that had squatted on the land, primarily women who were fleeing from bad relationships, and they had created a little area in the jungle with permission by the government. And slowly they started building. Well, we had really big floods here a few months back, San Cristobal, and a lot of these houses are made of carton or garbage.
Yeah, so that was burning trash because there isn't another solution for them. The other solution is that they'd have to pay for it, and there's no money, as you can probably tell. So I can't say this is the best place I've ever smelled, but we're definitely immersing ourselves in the local culture, and we're so glad to be here to help.
There was a lot of flooding on the inside of the homes, and so we started collecting sheets and bedding. We were waiting for the sun to be out full time, no more rains, no more tropical storms, and we are going to be doing that today.
Wow.
So we'll be distributing sheets, towels, blankets, pillows, and clothing to 213 families.
Wow.
And then the secondary close by, there's another invasion.
So we're on our way to the next stop on our volunteer day, which we're excited about. It was so weird though. We just got pulled over. There are these checkpoints, as we mentioned in previous videos, where they stop you and make sure there's only 2 people in a car and check your temperature. And the policeman said, you have to get in the back seat. You can't sit up front with Jeremy.
So crazy. So now I'm taxi driver.
Now he's my taxi driver. It's the most bizarre thing, but look, we're not in our country. We're gonna abide by the rules, and I get driven around.
You know, it's not like we live together or don't sleep in the same bed, but you know, it is what it is.
There's another invasion. It's called Emiliano Zapata Sur, and there are 63 families that have they're single mothers, disabled or elderly that have no jobs.
Okay.
So they are in dire need of food, and I've been getting a lot of messages from the zone saying that there are a lot of children hungry.
Unbelievable.
So that's what we'll be doing.
And we'll show what the dispensas, these are the food bags, look like. We took one apart, and it has everything that you need to feed 4 people for
That's right,
5 to 6 days. Is
Yeah,
that right?
yeah. And that bag actually wasn't just designed by a gringa or an expat. That bag was, I talked to several different pueblos and said, what could get you through the hard times? This bag isn't supposed to be a long-term solution. It's supposed to take a little bit of pressure off.
Yeah.
There have been zones that we've delivered once, and there's other zones that we've delivered 7 times.
Okay.
So every location is different. In the pueblos, out in the middle of the state, there is no transportation in or out. Because there's no transportation, nobody has jobs. Because nobody has jobs, there's no money to buy in the little stores. So the distribution quit going to the little stores. So out in the middle of nowhere, there is a severe lack of food, and it's on a very deep level. So I have been focusing the last 3 months on delivering. So our furthest delivery is 3 hours out of town.
Oh, wow.
But we've been delivering and feeding whole pueblos, the whole town. 54 families, 150 families, 300 families. So that's been our focus for the last almost 3 months.
That's incredible. And even since the time we got here to delivering the dispensa, I feel like I smell the food cooking. Like, I think they, right away.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say thank you again. The world needs more people like you. We're so grateful for your big part, and we can't wait to continue to help. If you'd like to donate to Yucatan Giving Outreach, we're including the information down here on the screen and in the comments below. Click on that. That'll take you directly to Kimmy's PayPal, where every single cent is tracked, and she's a registered nonprofit. Every single penny goes to food, goes directly to someone in need. So please give below. We'll have the information for you there. Thank you.
All right, let's talk about dispensas. Dispensas are bags of food with the necessities like rice, beans,
Dry milk,
soap, condensed milk. So yeah, we're gonna head into this store and go pick up a bunch of stuff. It's kind of like a big warehouse type of store. We're in the heart of Mérida.
Thanks to a very generous donor, we're going to go buy about 5,000 pesos worth of food. That's about $250 US, and we'll put down on the screen how many people that'll end up feeding and show you what a dispenser looks like. like, this is the biggest amount of shopping I've ever done.
Yeah.
So let's see how we do.
It's gonna be a lot of stuff.
We need 55 of each thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, we got all the stuff for the dispensas. It was a little bit of a task trying to just find everything and keep it consistent, but we got it.
The most stuff we've ever bought.
That was a lot, and the people there were so helpful. It was great, so it was awesome.
Here we are. We're gonna unload 100 dispensas.
Yeah! Trunk load full. Time to get it out. That was it? That went really quick. From that point, the YGO members took those 100 dispensas and gave them out to some families who desperately needed them in the Chilem area, which is just west of Progreso. For more information on Yucatan Giving Outreach, you can find their links in the description below this video.
YGO rocks.
A long time. So
Yeah, that was kind of heartbreaking.
that was really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because
Mess me up.
You know Spanish.
1, 2, 3, 4,
14.
5, 6, 7, 55 of each.
So. I don't know how to say that. So.
We like to make fun of ourselves.
Really quick. So, oh, that's my camera. Ninja just closed our camera in.
You wouldn't think it would be attached to the door that you're shutting, but here it is.
I would think that, but she didn't know. Oh, it's fine. Anyways.
My Virgo husband wants me to stack them nicely. Perfectly straight. Straight and even. And I just want to throw them. I'm stacking nicely.
Peace!
I'm stacking nicely.